Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Luis. This is Green Zebra Gardening. Today we're going to do a refresh of the garden plot, and I'm realizing now that it looks like I already had something come up and start digging in it, possibly the cats. But anyway, I pulled out all the corn. I topped it off with some spent substrate mushroom bricks from Plum Beach Mushrooms. I topped that. I kind of mixed that into the soil a little bit. I left the roots in from the corn and whatnot, and then I ended up topping that off with everything that's in the Sub Pod Minis, which basically was like a hot compost type thing, because I just stuffed so much in there. And I just let it sit. I did this yesterday. Today I'm gonna go in and just do cover cropping of some legumes. I'm doing some buckwheat, some radishes, and some bok choy, just to kind of have something cover the soil. And then that way I can come in probably another month and a half or so to pop in my winter garden, because this is going to be, I think, my main one. I'm going to still grow stuff at home for the winter, but I think my main crops are going to be here, just because the ones at home I kind of want to go out and buy a bunch of fava beans and more legumes. That would help kind of feed the soil, even though that one gets topped off every season with homemade compost. So I'm gonna kind of let it rest, but not really. Anyway, let me go ahead and do this, and then I'll bring you guys back. But first let me show you what it looks like now. Alright, so that is obviously not all the corn plants I pulled, but that's about half of them. I'm going to use that as actual mulch, because I realized I forgot to bring down the bag of stuff that I'm going to be soil conditioner. I forgot to bring that. I was going to top this off, give it a nice, coating of it. Just kind of broadcast all the seeds into it, and then put some more of it and water it all in. But I forgot it. But at least that means I can now do this. I thought about doing that to begin with anyway, but at least now I'm kind of forced to, because I don't have time to go back home and come back and be doing all this. I got stuff to do today, and I just want to get it done. Anyway, so this was perfectly. You can't really tell how high this is. I would say maybe 6 inches, 7 inches. But anyway, I left it all nice and pretty. Alright, so I left it all nice and pretty, but something came digging in here. So probably worms, animals looking for worms or grubs or something. We do have cats around here, so I think they're looking for rodents and stuff. But I don't know if we have any kind of possums or anything else. Anyway, so I'm going to fix that. Water it all in, do some seed broadcasting, and then just try and chop some of this up, lay it on top, water that all in, and that's pretty much gonna be it. Hi guys, that's it. Brought in some mulch from the giant pile. I used the corn plants. I'm trying to use everything here on site as possible, as much as possible. I pulled some plants over there yesterday, so I wanted to cover that up as well. This will hopefully shrink down. This will probably be dry within like a week or so, and at that point I'm just going to probably pull it off, chop it up, either throw it in the regular compost or put it in my walkways. I just want this to hold in the moisture for basically the next week or so. That way, the plants will start coming up. Once the plants start coming up, I don't care. It'll cover the soil on its own. So, that's going to be pretty much it from this plot. I got to go put that back and pack up my stuff. But in the middle, again, we seeded some bok choy, some radishes. I found a spicy mescaline mix of some kind, which I know that's probably going to flower anyway, and that's fine. And some cherry bell radish seeds. So, we'll see what comes up. I just want to have the soil covered. I left a few the basil plants that did come up. Like the 4 that came up, and the beans. The beans aren't looking that hot, but I'm guessing it's because the sun was being blocked out by all the corn. Because it was about that size, about 7 feet, 8 feet. So it's massive. The flowers are slowly fading out. I do need to trim those. I do need to deadhead those, and then that way we can get new fresh blooms. I might grab that cucumber over there just to eat on the way out. I didn't see it yesterday, and if I did so, it was probably small. Anyway, that is it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, hit the subscribe button, and hit that thumbs up. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.